Moise, great to see you. First question is, how has this 2024 been for you so far? How do you describe it?
First of all, thank you for having me. And yes, 2024 has been intense, really. A lot have happened for me, and as of right now, I'm just grateful for what's happened and how far I've become. And if you think about like where I started, it's a bit crazy to think about, really. So yeah, I'm grateful.
Let's talk about your progress now, how far you've become then. How are you a better player now than you were a year ago?
I'd say that I've gained a lot of experience from the games I've played and what type of competition it was. So I'd say I learned a lot in that last year, and it's all thanks to my coaching staff also back in Colorado, my coaching staff here at the national team, and my new coaching staff that's over there in France. So yeah, it's just a bunch of learning experiences that I took together and yeah, try to do my best every day. And now I'm leaning towards being a better center back in the years to come.
This time last year, you'd only played about a handful of games for 90 minutes, really, Evan. So how crucial is it to just get out there and play consistent minutes from start to finish rather than the training? You know, as somebody, as a pro, if a young player is watching this and learning from you, like, what would your advice be to say to just how important it is to get games?
Yeah, it's really important because it's one thing to have training experience, but to play in those games, to know how it is to be in those types of environments and the crowd you'll be playing against. Because when we play in the Copa America, it was always away games for us, and to just manage that type of environment and yeah, weather the storm, and also to do that with quality players that had experience, that played in big games, you can just grasp from that and you keep moving forward. So it's definitely a milestone for me to be able to play in those type of games, but also to get minutes. So yeah.
Moise, we're getting an idea of what you are like as a defender. For those of us who don't know you, how do you describe yourself as a man?
I'm someone who's always willing to learn, always to hear and get feedbacks from not only my coaching staff but the players I'm playing with, because they have more experience than me. So for me to get to their level or even reach a higher level, I have to yeah listen to what they have to say, something they see differently than I do, and yeah, try to, like I said, to get at least a percent better than yesterday, and yeah, that's how you'll grow. So that's the main thing for me.
Great answer. And how do you learn from yourself? How do you learn from games? Are you a student? Do you watch back? Do you have
Yeah,
a short memory? How does it work?
yeah. So for me, I basically watch all type of films, not only for my films, but like really good center backs that play in Europe, like Antonio Rudiger, Van Dijk, some those type of like staple players that have decent amounts of caps for their national team and also are regulars for their clubs. So for me to just also obviously look at my film to know what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing good and what I can improve, and also to compare to what the more established players are doing. So yeah, that's what I do because I'm a passionate of the game, and I like to see how everyone is doing. So yeah.
I love that. And belief and confidence is very important. Do you have one game that you've played so far where you look back on and go, that helped me more than any other?
Yeah, 100%. It was both of the Argentina games for me because it was more of a tactical game than anything else in terms of how both of our teams were structured and how Argentina was able to, let's say, break us down at times and how we were able to break them down. So that's mainly the two games I've watched a lot to just like learn from, obviously the best player in the world, to play against him and know how he's seeing the game and being able to see myself and how I can manage to defend against that and knowing what I can do next.
You've played some great games already, my friend. It's been a thrill to watch you. What's it like for you to represent Canada?
It's a dream of mine, to be honest. I've watched Canada a long time, and to be able to be part of that history and making a name for myself is something I've dreamed about. I've watched Ali Gerba, who was a legend for Canada, and I've actually had a couple of chats with him, and he's really proud of not only me but the group itself, and to know that there's that type of players who are watching us and we're representing them as well is something you have to be proud about.
I love that answer. How big is it to play the US? US-Canada is always a great rivalry. What's the internal discussions like, and how excited are you to play against the US on Saturday?
Yeah, everyone is really pumped and can't wait to see what it's going to be like. But obviously we have an American on our side, so we'll have to, take advantage of that, and hopefully we come out with the win.
That's great. And you played a lot of big teams already. How important is it for the program to continue that by playing top-class opposition now, the US and Mexico in this window?
Yeah, obviously it's always good for one, experience, and to be able to get a higher ranked as the one we are in right now, just to compare yourself to a really good side who has experience, who have played against top nations too. So for us to be able to go head to head against them, it's gonna be a good fight. So I'm really excited.
I just spoke to Alfonso, who had really high praise for you. What's it been like spending camps with him and being behind his leadership?
No, obviously you have to respect him, because what he's done in this amount of years, where he played from Vancouver to Bayern straight away, and everyone was like, what's going on with him? Like, how is he gonna manage to handle that jump? Because if you go MLS to Bundesliga, it's something you have to adjust and get ready for that, and he's done that really well. Was a staple for Bayern and won a Champions League, and now he's our captain for a reason. So yeah, he's got that belt, that experience, and yeah, it's nothing but pride for me to be able to represent my country with that type of player.
Great answer. Okay, I'm gonna do this rapid fire for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
5 minutes left. Okay, so let's enjoy ourselves.
All right.
Okay, so five minutes on the clock. All right, first question. First football memory.
I scored a goal. I was 10 years old, and it was a winning goal. And my mom was there, my brother was there, everyone was there for me. And yeah, I remember I scored that goal, and then we all went out celebrating, and I went crazy. And yeah, that's what I remember, really.
Awesome. How old were you when you thought that you could be a pro?
19.
Okay. What was your favorite player growing up?
Favorite player growing up? Lionel Messi.
Favorite team growing up?
Barcelona. Yeah.
It's probably going to answer the next question, but who's the best player you've ever played against?
Yeah, obviously. It has to be Lionel Messi. Has to be.
What do you tell people when you say you played against Messi?
What do I tell people?
Yeah, what about the experience?
Oh, I just tell him. It's not like, because we all saw all those viral videos on YouTube where he goes past all those players, and we're like, nah, this has to be fake. So what I tell those people, I'm like, it's not fake. It's actually real. He does that. It's true.
Amazing. Is there a current player that you can't wait to play against?
Current player? I can't wait to play
Anywhere.
against. Anyone?
Anywhere. Yeah, current
Anywhere?
player in the world that you want to play against. You've done Messi now. Is there another one?
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to play against Kevin De Bruyne, just because he's a master of the game, and I just want to see how he sees the game, because he's such a genius.
Love that. The stadium that you can't wait to play in?
I'd say Camp Nou. Camp Nou, 100%.
Okay. Do you have a favorite teammate?
Yeah, Ismail Kone. From the national team, Ismail Kone. Yeah,
Okay.
it's my boy.
What is it about Kone that you love?
He's just, first of all, he's from Montreal, so we both speak French. And we're the same vibe, where we have a good laugh every time. We can play I love video games when we were roommates. So yeah, it's always fun to be around him, and yeah, I laugh really.
How big would it be for Quebec to get a CPL team?
Huge. You watched the Saint Laurent against Toronto game, and you know how much talent there is in Quebec. So I don't know what the CPL is waiting for, because it's just gonna help the league grow. So yeah.
Who is the best dressed teammate you've ever seen?
That's a great question. Can I do a top three?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say Theo, dress as well. Tejan, dress as well. And I'd say I'll throw in Kone. Yeah, Ismail dress as well too.
Okay, you mentioned three there.
Yeah.
You're stuck on a desert island with three Canadian teammates. Who you picking?
Alistair, just because he'll organize everything. Probably someone who can just like be funny. Because we're in a desert, so we'll have to. So Fonzie, and I'll put my guy with me too, Ismail. Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
Brilliant. Listen, man, this has been fantastic. It's great to get to know you so much. Thank you so much. Good
Thank
luck
you so
on
much.
Saturday, and I'll see you down the line soon. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
You too.